Hi, I'm Anna, the content creator for Marshall Communications, and if you're like me, you planted way too many zucchini plants, and you keep finding monsters like this hiding in your garden, and you don't know what to do with them. But I do. I am going to make my dad's famous zucchini relish recipe using 10 cups of grated zucchini, so it's perfect for zucchini season. All you need are zucchini, 1 large onion, and then 3 cups worth of bell pepper. And I'm using some green, orange, and red sweet bell pepper today, but you can use whatever you want. And then you grate everything in a food processor like that, and then you soak it in some salt water, and then you make a syrup for it, and then you can it. And I know when you say canning, everybody gets their heart all aflutter, but take it from me, I hadn't canned anything until 2 years ago, and now I can stuff all the time, and it's easy, and it's not as scary as you think. So I really hope you give it a try. Let's get started on the recipe. Once you have all of your veggies grated, put them in a big bowl and add a 1/4 cup of salt, and then fill the bowl with water so that everything is covered with water. And then I'm going to put a lid on this and let it sit for 3 hours, and then when that's done, I'm going to make the syrup. Easy peasy. So the grated vegetables have been sitting for 3 hours in the salty water, and then I drain them and put them in another bowl. I heated up some vinegar and water and sugar and turmeric and mustard seeds, celery seeds, just until the sugar melted and it was nice and hot. And then I'm going to add that to the mixture and then get ready to can. That's very vinegary. Right now I am sterilizing the jars in my oven at 200 degrees, and so they're nice and warm, and the temperature won't do a thermal shock when I put this hot mixture into the jars. So let's get to canning. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so we're ready to can. I have invested in only a couple of things to make canning. I already have a big pot that I use for steaming lobsters and stuff, and that's fine. And instead of getting like a special holding device for the cans, I just put a rag in the bottom so that the jars aren't on the metal of the pot, and then it works well. Nothing fancy. Then this little tool is a little grabber, and it makes like putting the cans in and out of the hot water easy and safe. And then I canned for 2 years before getting a funnel, and it made such a mess. So this little funnel makes life so much easier. So you want to fill the cans up to the top, leaving maybe about a 1/4 inch of room. And then you wipe off the edge of the jar so there's nothing gross sticking out, and then put the lids on and then process them. Now, I'm at a high altitude, so I have to add an extra 10 minutes to my processing time. So if you were at sea level, you would process these jars for 20 minutes. They're pint-sized jars that I'm using, 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to do it for half an hour. So just check to see if you need to adjust your processing times, depending on where you are. And then we'll see how these little babies turn out. Easy. So we have 6 pints of the zucchini relish, and once it's nice and cool, it's gonna store for about a year at least. I've never had mine last that long, so I don't really know. It is fantastic on hot dogs and burgers and sandwiches, anything you want kind of sweet pickle relish on. So I hope you enjoy it. Yay, zucchini!